Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's going to be a different little video. As you can see, I'm in my robe because I am getting ready to lay it down for the night, and I wanted to come to my ladies so that you guys can sleep in peace and not take blame for why men cheat. Ladies, you absolutely have to listen to me. And I want you to turn the lights down low, get a candle, light it, and lay back and really know and think about what I'm saying to you tonight. You are not the reason that men cheat. First, I want to share with you that not all men cheat. Now, do the majority of them cheat? Yes. It's been found that they do, but not all. If you look at some of the more prominent men in the world, not all of them have been faithful, but look at the ones, don't focus on the ones that have cheated on their wives. Focus on the ones that have been man enough to stand up, put their toys away, and be a head of a household, and be able to lead one woman, one family, without going astray. That's who I want you to focus on. They still exist. They are out here. They've been cheated on by women. There are a lot of women that love to party and mess around with whoever has the biggest, baddest car and biggest home and, hottest ride, and who looks like they have it going on. There's a lot of men that do not have value past material things. And women sometimes will leave a really great man just because a dude looks very good in a fitted hat and he talks a whole lot of crap that you want to hear and makes you feel good temporarily. But those are not the men that we're talking about here. Why men cheat, whether they are that type of dude or they are considered to be, a good man, is only because they do not have at least 90 to 95% of what they want in the woman that they're seeing. They don't cheat just because they can. Everyone can do anything that they want to do. Believe that. Even yourself, you can do whatever you want to do. You can get a man that you know won't cheat on you. And just because you've never been with a guy outside of your race, hey, this opportunity prevailed, I'm taking it because I want to. Okay? First, I want to share with you, there are some men that have sexual addiction. Okay? They couldn't be faithful if they were paid $1 million to, they'd lose it. Okay? Understand that. And once you understand that and you know that, then you know, hey, I don't want to partake in a relationship with a guy who has no control over his lower half. Okay, he has no mind control because his mind controls the rest of him, okay, and what he will and will not do. So stop blaming yourself, stop blaming your weight, stop blaming your complexion, stop blaming because you had too many children, stop blaming because you're still in school and you haven't gotten a job and you can't contribute, stop blaming because you don't have a car, stop blaming because he doesn't like your family, and if your dad would just go away or your brother would just go away, if your mom would stop complaining, he would stay. Stop blaming because the girl put pressure on him. Other than that, he wouldn't have done it. No, he allowed the barrier to be penetrated that you guys have, the boundaries to be penetrated, because whatever it is that he's missing in you, he found somewhere else. And believe it or not, it can be very minute. It could be so minute until anyone with common sense will look at him and say, are you stupid? Like, what were you thinking? You messed up a relationship with that type of woman just because this person, kiss your feet? You couldn't just keep on hoping and wishing that you can get her to, meet you part ways, or that you treat her so well that one day she's just going to love indulging in some of the things you want to do. But men don't have that kind of patience, okay? Not immature men. Now, when a man is mature and a man knows what he wants and he has the mindset of, I'm doing whatever it takes to achieve this and I'm never doing anything that's going to compromise that, then the first thing he wants to do is get to the bottom of, hey, what can we do here? Because I don't want to go outside of this relationship. In fact, I won't. I will work at this until we get this right, because that's where he wants to be. But when he has options, he's not getting what he wants. He's not mature enough on how to get what he wants. He's not mature enough on to, like I said, to put his toys away and to stand up as a man and be faithful to one woman. Then he's going to take his options. There's nothing but people out here to sleep with. There's a lot of people that don't require anything. They only want to know what it's like for him to lay them down. And you have to understand that. That's the beast that you're fighting up against. So, what you need to do is get into your man's mind, okay? His actions is going to tell you everything you need to know. Now, whether you take it and make excuses for it once you filter it through your mind, well, he only did that. Normally, he wouldn't be like that. But, I think because he was drinking, or I think because his friend said, if his friend didn't say that, he would have never. No, 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 honey. The commitment is between you and him. What you mean to him is what he's going to show you. Now, are there men that are totally in love with their wives out here and have made a mistake? Yes. But I still say he came to a moment in time where what he had with her did not matter at that moment. So he thought. You have to understand that people do things to you that they never intend to get caught doing, okay? No one does things anticipating they're going to get caught. Now, when they're really reckless with it, they keep doing it. They develop a pattern. It's because they don't care anyway. They know that their actions are showing that they're doing something else. So now at that point, again, you have to find, with every room, you have to always know where the exit door is. And you have to treat that door as though it's on a timer. If you don't get out in time, it could cost you your life. Okay? So you don't want someone giving you something, you contracting something, and, putting your life at risk, and you didn't even get to enjoy it. And stop blaming yourself. He's not being faithful. He's not coming home. He's not, doing the things he said he would do, because I'm not doing what he wants to do sexually, because I'm not available all the time, because he thinks I'm cheating. When he loves you and he really have you in his heart and he knows the option is not to leave, he's going to have that conversation, and he'll have that conversation until y'all get it right. It's not about you. If he's not happy with something you're doing and you matter to him, he's going to fix it. When they cheat, it's because they've made up in their mind that they've decided, what I have here is not all that I want, and I don't see a future in it. I don't want to fix it. I don't care to fix it, because I have options, and I'm going to exercise my options because I can. If he's mentally sound, he does not have sex addiction and all of, whatever type of sexual, little mental things going on there with sex, then, and he's in his right sound mind, he's just made a decision that the 10% that he's missing, he wants to find it elsewhere. He's not mature enough to try and fix it with you, because he doesn't have to. And that's because your relationship has started losing value. Okay? But don't blame yourself. What he doesn't see in you, another man will. You have to know that. Now, does that say don't improve yourself? If maybe the concern was, you did something that he didn't like, or you kept, I don't know, spending his money without telling them, and you had access to, that's a problem. You do need to fix that. No one's going to stay in that situation, and they will start to wander and find someone more responsible than yourself. But if you're in his heart, he's going to fix it with you first, because those are things that are fixable. To me, the things that are not fixable are just things that you have no control over. Only God could come through and fix it, okay? But anything that your mind can control, just know it was his decision to cheat. Stop beating yourselves up thinking I don't know what went wrong. I have the flattest stomach. I have the biggest behind, whether it's natural or you enhanced it with surgery. I have long, gorgeous hair, whether it's out of the root or you attached it with a sew-in. I stay in the gym. I have seen some of what men call the baddest chicks get cheated on. Okay, it has nothing to do with it. And that is what I'm telling you. It's not about the physical. It's about finding the person that you meet about 90 to 95% of what he's looking for. When you are that person to each other, all that stuff doesn't even matter. It's not going to come into play. Nobody's playing because everybody's where they want to be. If that's not the truth, then look at the media. Look at who's getting cheated on. Who ever would have thought Halle Berry would have been married 3 times? You're that gorgeous and someone left you. You're that gorgeous. Never had a weight problem. Never had an issue with anyone saying that she wasn't attractive or beautiful and all that stuff. But yet she has been left over 3 times. Or it doesn't have to be she was left. Whatever. It went sour for whatever reason. She's been in relationships. Beyonce's been in relationships. Toni Braxton has been in relationships. Britney Spears have been in relationships where they all kept themselves up because of the business they're in anyway. Look their best. They're talented. They're paid. And they share the same story that you and I share. They've been cheated on by men who made a decision that they no longer value what they had, and the expectation of that man was not filled. And it does not mean that it's something wrong with you. He could just want, what if he only wants someone that doesn't have a car? Are you going to go get rid of yours? Or, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not about that. You just need to say, oh, okay, well, I'm in a situation where we don't see eye to eye. There's no value here. He does not value me. So therefore, I know I need to move forward because I'm leaving myself in a predicament where he's going to go find what he wants somewhere else. Okay? When they love you, they don't cheat. And when I say when they love you, they can love you and still cheat. But when they love you, they're committed to what they have. They're committed to what, and they know what they want. No one can make them cheat. It's a decision. It's a decision. At the end of the day, it's a decision. You have to understand that. It has nothing to do with you. It does, but it doesn't, okay? If there's something he's unhappy about, he loves you enough, he's going to come together with you. He'll work with you until you guys get through it. His first option is not going to be to cheat on you. He's not thinking about another woman. He's wondering, how can I get the one that I have to be a little more of what I need right now? Maybe she doesn't know. And if she does, maybe it's going to take time. But a person that just goes out and cheat on you and do it time and time again, you're taking up space until he finds what he wants. Have you ever seen someone that cheats and cheats and cheats, and all of a sudden you run into some friends at another time and they're like, yeah, such and such got married, they have a huge home, they went to Paris, and you're like, the same person that I was dating? Because he treated you like crap doesn't mean that he's not a good man, babes. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have the ability to commit. He will only commit and stop cheating when he has about 90 to 95% of what he wants. Or that main key issue or thing that drives him. If he has that, believe it or not, I can tell you, there's men that will put things such as, you just wouldn't believe, over quality, okay? So I will I will leave you with that. There's things that's so minute that you wouldn't believe that they mess up for, but you gotta not take ownership for that. You gotta just wait and find the person that thinks you're valuable enough not to lose. I love you, ladies. Have a pleasant night, and I'll see you the next time.